3, 2, 1. Push. Welcome back to You Bet Your Radio podcast presented by fairwaymeatmarket.com. We are the coldest podcast in all the Midwest. I am Miles, the You Bet You guy, here with Ryan, the t-shirt guy. And you know what? I really love this podcast, how it turned out. First of all, we talked about Tyler taking a week off of work for a wedding.
Jesus.
That's all I got to say about that.
Yikes.
We talked our new video, girls versus guys hosting a party. And then we also decided to have Lakin on in the last segment and talk about a few things that just grinds her gears. Some Lakin's complaints at the end of the podcast. You're going to want to stick around for that because
she came at me a little bit.
She really brought some fire towards Tyler and Ryan, not me.
Not you.
The entire time. So, but before we get into that, we got to talk to you guys about fairwaymeatmarket.com. They are an online meat market. Meat. That was good. That was a good one, Ryan.
Deep.
You're getting better.
Yeah.
You're getting better. These guys hand pick, hand cut all sorts of meat for their meat packages online. We actually have our own You Betcha package with them, which we'll get into. But they're not only just they're not just like a one-trick pony is what I like, is that they have all different cuts of meat, bacon, ribeyes, burgers, filet mignon, pork chops. And then they got the side dishes. And Ryan had his first side dish a couple of weeks ago. It's just that little extra at the end that just tie it all together. If you didn't know, that was me doing the fingers kiss from the mouth.
The chef thing.
The chef thing. I don't know what that is, but if you know a grill master, if you know a dad, if you know a mom that loves grilling meats, that loves having people over, having brunch, maybe. Tyler loves brunch.
Mimosas.
He's a big mimosas guy.
And
Bacon, fairwaymeatmarket.com. Bacon and eggs with some mimosas and holiday coffee, you know, the whole shebang.
Mm-hmm.
This is the right thing for you. You don't even have to go to the store. You go to fairwaymeatmarket.com. You find the right package for you. I think the best package is the You Betcha package. Might be a little biased.
Naturally.
Might be a little biased. You click that, and then if you use promo code YouBetcha on your You Betcha package, YOUBETCHA with no space, you not only get free shipping, you get almost $100 off of that meat order. That's $100 just right back in your pocket. You're gonna eat that much meat anyways.
Yeah.
You're gonna eat that much meat anyways. So you might as well go with the You Betcha package. Use the promo code. Get that free meat. Again, you go to fairwaymeatmarket.com, pick out the You Betcha package, ribeyes, filet mignons, pork chops, burgers, bacon, side dish, all that for only $170. Can you believe that, Tyler?
It's tough to believe, but I've seen it with my own eyes.
Seen it with your own eyes is great. Go to fairwaymeatmarket.com, You Betcha package, use code You Betcha, YOUBETCHA, no space, and get that meat. Let's just get into the show.
I would venture to say it's almost the nectar of the gods. Back, baby, back. I want my Oh my God, that's cold.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Hello, and welcome back to episode 87 of the You Betcha Radio podcast. I am Ryan, the t-shirt guy. And guys, the merch is officially closed down, but we're going to be back up in October. This next Monday, everything is going to be back on the site. We're going to have a couple new things for you guys, so make sure you check that out at oubetcha.com. The October launch is going live on Monday. At the same time, if you guys want to watch You Betcha Radio back from episode 1 on You Betcha Radio, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Tyler's been uploading previous episodes, starting with episode 1, going 3 episodes a week. So kind of cool to look back and see how far we've came in the last 87 episodes.
Yeah, we're on episode 19, and Miles is the Tom Brady of cheese curds. He threw a cheese curd into someone's mouth at a live event.
Oh, yeah.
A live
Yes.
podcast.
Yep.
So
That was actually elite. We were in Wisconsin Dells at the Showboat Saloon, and someone brought us cheese curds.
Phenomenal.
Always great in Wisconsin. And I was like, who wants to try them? And I was like, I'm going to toss it in your mouth. And we got the whole thing on video.
Yep.
Both sides of it.
that clip is now up on You Bet Your Radio. If
Gotta
you want
go
to watch
check it out. It was-
Ryan freaks out like it's an actual football game. It's awesome.
Oh, it was
electric.
Yep.
Live crowd,
Yep.
cheese curd in the mouth, one shot. That's a D2 quarterback right there.
Yeah, I mean, when the pressure's on, when there's a crowd, when I got people chanting, you got that going on in the background, which I think if you listen closely, you can hear that in the video.
Yep.
Come through in the clutch.
Pretty electric moment. You guys can check all that out at You Bet Your Radio, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, wherever you can get a social media account at. Tyler's going to be there. Miles, this is the last day this week that the three of us will be together.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I've been very public about how I feel about how long weddings are getting.
Very
and
public.
Ridiculous locations of weddings and all of that. And our boy, so this is so great. So we talked about how Tyler basically is reincarnated Great Depression. Tyler is got a kid, right? He's got bills to pay. He's so cheap that he decided that he wasn't going to fly to a wedding, that he's got to drive how far?
17 hours.
17 hours. And that's probably straight through. That's not even counting stops.
Yeah.
Yikes.
That's correct.
So
My plan
it's
is to-
probably more so like 19 hours.
Well, you want to hear? So we packed lunches, so we don't have to stop and eat.
Yes.
Hey,
Turkey sandwiches.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't make them. So
Okay.
I hope.
Great Depression move.
Yep. The
Yep.
only time I want to stop is when we need gas. Otherwise, I do not want to have my foot off the gas
You
pedal.
realize your girl's going to have to pee.
Yeah, when we get gas. Otherwise, she's gonna hold it.
Wow. Are you driving like a high gas mileage car?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yep.
it might be a while till she gets.
Yeah, that's not going to fly. This is
That's
classic.
gonna be tough.
So
She's gonna have to hold it.
this is classic boomer dad move.
Yeah.
Yep.
You are not allowed to do this, and this. And then half hour into the trip, I got to pee.
Yep.
Yeah,
and
we-
then he gives in and they pull over.
we're
it's
3 miles out of town.
it. That's gonna be.
This is why I told you to go before we left.
Yeah, it's going to be. But let's relax. Let's not dive into this too far yet. Tyler, he's taking more days off than you, I think, Ryan.
One more. Yep.
He's
Okay,
leaving Thursday morning. Going to be gone Friday and Monday.
Oh wow.
Hey, you want to know what he told me? You want to know what he told me about Sunday?
What?
He said, "Yeah, we'll get up and then we'll probably head out of town around noon,
Yeah.
and then I won't be back until Monday afternoon."
Oh, yeah.
So,
that's
no
Instead of getting up at like what? Is
No sleep. He's driving all the way through the night.
that what he said?
Oh yeah. For him to get back Monday, like late morning, if he's leaving Sunday at noon, he's got to drive all the way through.
I'm only doing that so that I only miss half a day instead of a full day.
But the thing is why don't you leave at 7 a.m.?
Because there's a wedding the night before.
I know you're hungover. It just doesn't matter.
It
You're
does.
going to be hungover at noon as well. It's just later in the day.
be less hungover though.
But here's the deal. Leave at 7 a.m. You gain 5 hours back. So instead of getting home at what time would you get home then?
We would get home. So
At 5 a.m. So instead of getting home at, right?
No, so if we left at noon, it's 12 hours to midnight. So then we'd get home at 7 in the morning. I'm doing that so I can come to work.
Well, get home. You leave at 7 a.m. You get home at 2 a.m. And then you sleep until whatever, and you come in Monday all day.
I would rather start the drive hungover than have to come to work with no sleep.
Yeah, you're
But
totally.
that's just like we can split driving. I'm not going to be the only one. I'm not going to drive 17 hours straight myself. We'll take shifts.
Hey, a boomer dad who grew, or a great grandpa who was in the Great Depression would.
He would drive all
I'm
the way
not quite there yet. I'm close.
You're there.
I'm willing to let her drive through the parts that are flat and easy. But the mountain stuff will be all me.
Good call, Tyler.
So
Yep.
are you with me though? Wake up at 7.
Yes.
You don't have to drive the whole way. You can nap, after however many hours and just rip it off like a Band-Aid.
Or you just leave the wedding around like 9 p.m. Go back to the hotel, get some good sleep, and then you'll be able to get up and knock that drive out.
Also, this is Tyler on Sunday morning this weekend. Gets up. Oh God, maybe I need to head to brunch here. Heads to brunch.
Yeah.
Has 3 or 4 mimosas. Then he's like, I can't drive. I've had too many mimosas. Maybe I'll get an extra night in the hotel. And then he, instead of sleeping that off and driving, he just drinks more mimosas, more beers. Like, next thing you know, he's not leaving until Monday at noon.
Yep.
And then he leaves Monday at noon, and then he just gets tired. So then he doesn't drive through the night again. So then he wakes up on Tuesday morning and goes to brunch and gets mimosas as well. He's just a big mimosa guy.
Big mimosa guy.
Get one to
And
go.
next thing you know, he's not back until Thursday, and it's a full week vacation for Tyler
For a wedding.
wedding.
That would be tight.
That would be tight, Tyler. And then regret officially sets in of like, damn, I should have flown there.
No, the thing is I'm like you said, I'm a penny pincher, and I'm saving $250 not flying total.
For the sake of
I'm gonna have them deduct your pay on Monday though if you don't show up. So
I'll be here.
for the sake of just your mental well-being, I think the $250 is worth it.
You
Can you
go
spot me $250?
I'll go donate plasma the next month.
I actually
Easy.
signed up to donate on Monday morning, but then we shot breakfast balls instead.
Think if Tyler would have skipped a video shoot just to go donate.
I
plasma.
didn't.
I know, but just think of
it
that.
sounds like something he would do though.
What a great way to start the week leading up to you leaving for 5 days to go to a wedding.
Yep.
I was back Sunday. At noon. Monday, I was recharged, ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Working from home or working on the road a little bit.
And no one said I wasn't going to do that, Ryan.
Sounds like you're going to be
Tyler.
driving the whole way.
We did sign up for Wi-Fi for 1 month in the car, so we
Really?
can have Wi-Fi on this trip, so I can send you guys shit that I'm making.
So he also paid money for that.
No, it was $18.
All right. Well, that comes out of there. Now you're down 230.
Well, that should get
Yes.
spotted because I'm going to be doing work.
230. Yes.
No, that was already built into the budget.
Oh yeah, he's probably got a spreadsheet, man. He's got a spreadsheet
for this
line
one for the trip.
line
Yep.
for the entire trip. Did you account for your holiday coffee you're gonna have to get along the way?
Well, I was hoping that the holiday people would just let them know we're on our way, so I can just.
I am gonna let the holiday people know to charge you extra.
And so instead of 99 cents, will it be $1.50?
No, it'll be double.
So $2.
If you really want to save time, I think you should just put a couple gas tanks in the back of the
Yeah,
car.
there you
Well, I
go.
was telling Becca that we're never going to stop, so I'm just going to rig a funnel to the driver's side door
Yeah.
so I can dump the gas into the tank while moving or at stoplights.
I bet she hates you.
Probably. Yeah. I
God,
did get her pregnant.
Yeah.
So I'm not making her ride in a car with me for over 30
the
hours.
regret isn't having a child unexpectedly. It's that it was with Tyler.
Yep.
Yes.
Correct.
Yep. Did you budget in the turkey sandwiches, and did you go with white or wheat bread?
I don't know.
Hold on
She
here.
got groceries today.
Hold
Okay,
on.
Okay.
He's not eating turkey. He's eating a ham sandwich.
Bologna.
Bologna or ham sandwich.
No cheese.
No cheese. And it's literally bologna and just salt and pepper, but a lot more pepper than salt.
Yeah.
On a white slice of bread.
Wonder bread.
And
White
the
Wonder
the
bread.
bread is just folded over.
Yep.
Yep.
No, you can't have 2 pieces because then it eliminates half your
It's
meals.
too messy. Yeah.
And then at the wedding, they're asking the bride and groom if they can take some leftovers from that meal
Into the cooler?
get him through the ride.
No,
home.
I can't do that. I'd have to buy another bag of ice, and that's not in the budget, Ryan.
That's true. But what you would do is you stock up at the hotel before you leave
Yes.
with the ice maker.
All right,
Yes.
now we're in for leftovers.
There you go.
This budget is looking really good right now.
All right, this is exciting.
Yeah. So all in all, Tyler has the next week off of work.
See
That
you
was
Friday.
what I was gonna say. Ryan, the last thing I'm gonna say about this, Tyler. Have you thought about Drew Bledsoe and Tom Brady?
Have.
Have you thought about them at all?
And being the leader that Drew Bledsoe was, I have prepared my Tom Brady to have a successful week because I want the team to win.
I know, but do you know what happens to Drew Bledsoe?
Yeah, I do.
He never gets his job back.
I'm well aware.
So for the
Oh,
audience
shit.
members that's not well versed in the Drew Bledsoe Tom Brady thing, is Drew Bledsoe got hurt. He was the quarterback for the Patriots, and Tom Brady filled in for him as the backup, and Drew Bledsoe never got his job back.
Drew Bledsoe,
And then
he did have
Tom
a promising career as a
Yeah.
backup.
But Tom Brady also then became the greatest quarterback of all time.
So if I can open the doors for the greatest cameraman and editor of all time, that's fine. But
yeah,
do we have that here? I don't know.
Oh,
Shots fired.
shots fired. I'm sure that's exactly what Drew Bledsoe would say back in the day. He'd be like, I'm hurt, but don't worry, I'll be back.
Yeah. Yep.
Crickets. Never heard from him again.
Yep.
He was a backup for the Rams for years, so he made a lot of money still.
So we may have Drew Bledsoe over the next week. We'll have
It'll
to
be
see.
interesting. Yeah, we'll have to get a
All I
little
know
recap.
is Giselle better use this next week to step up.
Well, I already
This is
gave
his
him.
opportunity.
He's got everything he needs to post from me, so
He's got one shot. He's got one opportunity to seize everything he ever
wanted.
imagined.
One moment. Can Giselle capture, or is he just going to let it slip?
I bet right now his knees are weak.
his arms got to be heavy.
There's
Baloney.
vomit there's baloney on his sweater already.
Mom's spaghetti.
He looks nervous, but on the surface, he's mom's spaghetti. But he wrote down
He's going
mom's
to drop
spaghetti.
bombs, but he keeps on forgetting.
Mom's spaghetti.
Tyler's SOP.
Okay.
Yep.
So there you have it. The next guest or the next host and producer of the You Bet Your Radio could very well be Tom Brady. Tom Brady and Giselle. Perfect.
matchup.
Yikes for you,
It was
Tyler.
meant to be.
It's meant to be. Tom Brady's wife is Giselle. We have the Midwest Giselle here. Yikes for you, Tyler.
So
Big time yikes.
is he just going to be the Giselle in this situation, and there's going to new Tom Brady, and he's
No,
just
I think
going
it's
to shack
it's
up?
just a combination.
Yeah,
it's
it's a
just a
combo.
correlation.
Okay.
Yep.
Right, Tyler. So,
Yikes.
guys, pray for Tyler. Pray for Tyler and his safe travels.
We should
Pray for Becca.
so
Pray for Becca.
we need to really overload Monday. We got to shoot maybe 2 podcasts Monday, maybe 2
Oh,
or 3
yeah.
videos.
Let's run 'em into the
Monday.
ground on Monday.
Just Tyler is going to consume so much.
I think
caffeine.
that might
was
be a
gonna say.
perfect time for a 24-hour stream
Yeah.
on Monday to Tuesday on Twitch. So
Well, and
we'll talk about that
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the break here.
Yeah.
But we're going to take our first break, and we are going to dive into the video we just posted, guys versus girls hosting a party. It was a good one. We'll talk about that after the break. Guys, before we get into our segment about girls and guys hosting a party, we want to talk to you about holiday gas stations. When you're planning a party, you're going to need some alcohol. You're going to need some snacks. You're maybe going to need some water. You're maybe going to need some coffee,
Yep.
caffeine, coffee, depending on what time of the day it is. And holiday gas stations got you covered on all of those. I can tell you that much. Maybe you got a brunch thing lined up. Maybe you got some mimosas, but you're also going to want some coffee. Pick up a thing. Like Tyler loves mimosas.
Apparently.
Mimosa guy.
So Tyler should be drinking mimosas with his holiday coffee at a party, and it's good to go. What do you think, Ryan?
Well, yeah, not only that, but you guys, are you sick and tired of, paying an extra $1 for that espresso shot, that little extra kick? Free espresso shots next to the coffee machine. at
Free
Holiday.
espresso shots
Game
next to
changer.
the thing. Also, another great thing, we talk about going to a party, maybe want all those things. You're going on a road trip like Tyler is.
Ooh.
You're going to need to hit up Holiday gas station.
Strictly
Coffee.
holiday.
Coffee, gas, car wash, water, snacks, energy drink. You're driving 17 hours. You're going to need some caffeine, whether that's the holiday coffee or something else. So, guys, you got to hit up Holiday gas stations. You go in there, you just feel good. Their coffee is always elite. Like sometimes you go to gas stations and it's just like you can tell that coffee's been in there a while.
It's just
Yeah.
kind of muddy almost.
Yeah, I honestly can say I've never had that at a Holiday store. And so you guys should check out Holiday gas stations for coffee, gas, road trip needs, you
Party
name it.
needs.
Party needs, mimosa needs. You can get some
Yeah.
orange juice there.
OJ.
Tyler the mimosa guy. So hit up Holiday gas stations and get yourself all of the basic needs you need. Guys, hosting a party. We talked about a little bit right there.
Yeah.
What'd you think? I want to know what you guys thought. This is a little bit different than what we've done. I've done the girl character before, but it felt good to kind of dust that off a little bit, get back into that role, throw the cardigan on.
Yep.
What'd you guys think?
Well, my first question is that your cardigan?
That I would like to not disclose.
Ooh. So the cardigan gate.
Who can say? Who can
Whose
say where
cardigan
he
is
got it?
Yeah.
But regardless, Miles, I think you
I'm going to
played-
make you guys sign an NDA about it too.
I think you played the character well. You know, you take the hat off, you throw
Oh,
the
thanks.
cardigan
Thanks,
on.
Ryan. You're off to a good start on this segment.
My favorite part is you opening the door and screaming like a little girl.
Can you recreate that for us?
Oh my God, you're here. Literally every time that when we were editing that video, what happened, Tyler? Every single time we watched that one through, we laughed. And that doesn't happen
And
all
not
the time.
just us. Everybody laughed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jade was crying.
Yeah.
And Lakin, they were both laughing so hard they were crying during that.
Yeah. It was something that when we did it, like we thought it was funny when we did it.
Yeah.
But watching it cut up like that was elite.
Because
Way
it's
better.
just the polar opposites between
Yeah.
this screaming to like, hey,
Hey,
man,
man,
glad
what's
you could
going
make
on?
it.
Yeah.
But it's just when we edit a video, it doesn't always turn out
Right.
rare. Like we may laugh about something one or two times when we go through it, but then it's like you've watched this, you got the joke, you're over it.
Mm-hmm.
But literally every time, like all 15 times that we watched it, it was funny.
It was like so over the top, but accurate enough that it didn't matter how crazy you were
Yeah,
being.
what's wild is it felt really over the top, but in reality of what actually happens,
Mm-hmm. It wasn't far
not
off.
really
Pretty
that
accurate.
far
Mhm.
off.
Yeah.
So, Tyler, what do you think of it?
I enjoyed the shit out of it. That was.
Oh, thanks, Tyler.
I think you can attest that was one of the videos where I laughed the most during shooting it.
Yeah, there was actually a couple times where we like had to redo a take. Usually the only time we redo a take is because I mess up.
Yeah.
But
Or maybe once in a while he'll get like a zoom wrong.
Mhm.
But yeah, it was like we had to redo a take because Tyler started laughing.
yeah, and the camera would shake.
Tyler, being from the Great Depression, he doesn't laugh a lot.
Yeah,
I need
that's
some
true.
laughter in my life.
So I'm glad to hear that, Tyler.
Yep.
Glad to hear that went well. Well, one thing that really impressed me, Miles, was probably
Thanks, Ryan.
your first charcuterie board that you put together. Was that my cutting board?
That was your charcuterie board.
Oh, was the charcuterie board?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I
we're
think
pretty
we think
sure.
it was.
Did it have a handle on it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Charcuterie.
The other
Yeah.
one was in the top cupboard. We found the cutting boards in the bottom cupboard, but we knew there was a difference. We just weren't quite sure what the difference was. So we went with the fancier looking one.
Yeah. Oh, I think you could get away with both, but
So, what's funny? Sorry, I was thinking
No, go
about
ahead.
something. What's funny about Tyler being the Great Depression guy is twice in that video shoot, he didn't know it was coming, and it was like unnecessary. I got unnecessarily in his bubble. Like
Like
Yep.
hugging the
boomers love their bubble. Like,
Yep.
don't get too close to me. And then I didn't tell you I was gonna go in for the hug.
No.
And like it was like, go come here. And then I literally just went and actually hugged Tyler. He's like, what the hell is going on? And then another time, if you watch it again, when I'm like, are you having fun? Are you having fun? And I like am leaning over, like touching. I was literally just like rubbing his arm.
Mhm.
Just rubbing his arm while he's filming. He's like,
Yeah.
what in the hell is going on?
comfort level was non-existent.
It was gone. It was
Yeah.
my comfort level was surpassed for
Yeah.
sure.
When I went and hugged you, were you like, dude, that's not going to work out? Why are you doing that?
The first time I was more like, what is happening? Like, one, this doesn't look good. Two, stop hugging me. And then you did it on 2 more takes.
Did you stay in for the hug a little bit longer to see how uncomfortable you can make him?
What should have happened was he like, okay, I think we got it on that one. No, I want to do it a couple more times.
Yeah. He was like rubbing his face on the lens. So it like looked like it was real up close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what, Miles? I think Tyler might have just needed that hug yesterday.
Yeah, he's in a better mood today.
Yep.
Maybe that's the deal.
It's
Oh, you know why he's in a good mood? Is he's
He's leaving. He's
It's
leaving.
Friday. It's Friday.
Gosh.
Well, and he's drinking holiday coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm almost down with my XL. So I'm feeling good on all fronts right now.
Yeah.
But it was the girl character definitely just blew the doors off the male character.
Oh yeah, and I think that was the point.
That was the
right?
point. Yeah.
Is there any bits that you thought that you might have missed, or just seeing the edited version? Like, God, I wish we'd have thrown that in.
I think that I missed taking a selfie with my fellow
Sure. Yep.
squad. I saw someone comment that.
Taking and retaking it several times.
So what we talked about, which never made it into the video, was like we had an ending planned where it was like gonna go south at the party and like girls started crying and getting pissy at each other and stuff. But we figured that it was better just to
keep it simpler.
keep it more passive aggressive than aggressive.
Oh, and the post party gossip.
Oh yeah.
Money.
Yeah.
It's like a whole video idea, just like group message gossip.
Yeah.
We should just do that. Like those stupid Instagram videos that show up and it's just a text conversation. Just pump out a whole video of group text gossip. Then like you switch
like-
to a
and
separate
then
text without everyone in it and talk shit.
The sound.
Yep.
Well, and then escalated a little farther, and you accidentally text the group message what you're supposed to send to an individual person, and then it really heads south.
Talking shit about Nate and McKenna's divorce.
Yep.
That was
To
great.
Nate and McKenna.
So there was actually someone who commented. There was a girl named McKenna tagged a Nate and said, "This is how rumors start." Was their comment? I was like, "That's pretty funny,
Yikes.
actually." That
Yeah.
there's a couple out there named Nate and McKenna.
So where did the inspiration come from for this video?
Do you remember?
I remember, and Ryan's fishing for it right now.
No, I'm just curious.
Now, you came up with the idea, Ryan.
But you
pitched-
guys wrote the script.
Ryan came up with this idea.
Yep.
I'm not buying that.
He did. I remember him pitching it.
Look at his face. He knows he didn't come up with this.
100% I came up with it. But
You did.
yeah, I know.
What was it?
He pitched this exact idea. He's like, we should do a guys versus girls, like when they were getting ready for a party or something.
Guys hosting versus girls hosting.
Yeah,
was
essentially.
the-
But
Yeah.
yours was just the prep, but it was your idea basically.
Yeah.
It's because Meg is hosting a party.
She loves to host parties, and it just brought me back to how I would invite friends over versus how she would invite friends
Yeah.
over.
No, I'm pretty sure I came up with the video idea. So, no, I will have to say that is the beauty of what we are doing here at You Betcha with building a company and a brand with a lot of people. Is ideas can come from anywhere. Even ideas can even come from the lowest of low spots.
Yep.
That can turn into gold, you know? So I think that's sweet. So good job, Ryan. You get an attaboy today.
Yes.
You get an
Tyler's leaving
attaboy.
tomorrow.
But
Ryan's the Tom
we
Brady
will
here.
never, ever let you forget your biggest blemish in the Midwest ASMR.
Yeah, we almost had that one beat.
Highs and
weeks
lows.
ago. Almost had that one beat.
Yeah.
But, you know,
That was Giselle's idea, is the beer helmet review.
yeah, you got to hit rock bottom sometimes to make that comeback. That's
But-
what we did.
Yeah.
Was there anything else that we were going to do that didn't make it in the video, or ideas that we tossed around?
So like we had a couple different endings. It was one where everything goes south with all the girls, and then one where it's like you keep asking everyone if they're having fun, and then they didn't have fun, so you just have like a mental breakdown when you close the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. After I closed the door.
Yeah, and so instead of just saying you hated her, you were gonna like fall on the floor and cry.
Mostly, I just wanted to work in crying because I am currently in a state in my life where I'm so unemotionally stable that I can feel like I could cry at any moment, but I can't because I need to hold it together to run this company.
Yeah.
But I'm like, hey, let's do a video called "People Crying." Let's try that.
Zero acting.
Yeah.
You're like, we like shoot for 15 minutes of just me crying. You're like, wow, man, that felt like that was good acting. I felt pretty real.
Hey, one more take, please.
Yeah. One other part I thought was funny.
Hey, Miles, the
about that.
camera's not rolling anymore. You can stop crying.
You get Miles, we're ready to leave. Yeah, let's hop in the truck. One other part I thought was funny was
No, I'm fine though, guys.
You're fine.
I'm
Yeah, we
fine.
know.
I'm fine. I am fine. I'm good.
you're doing well.
I'm doing good. Well, I am good enough
To be fine.
To be fine.
So you texted me after the video. You said, I used but I used the rest of your cheddar cheese and one piece of provolone, which is fine.
all you guys had left was one American cheese slice in your fridge.
And so just lo and behold, last night I'm making burgers. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna slap some cheese on here. And then I went
Provolone wouldn't be terrible on a burger.
Yeah.
we called an audible. We threw the provolone on there.
But
and it
if
actually
you had multiple burgers, you only had one slice left anyway.
Yeah.
correct.
So everyone would have got just one little square.
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna just chop her into 4 sections. But the one time I'm looking for my cheese is not there. And I only make burgers once a month.
Well, and you said that from now on you'll just add us to the grocery list. So if we need something,
Yeah, you
we can
can
just throw
modify
it
it.
on there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So we'll get that going. We'll get you guys on the shared grocery list. And just let me know if
Yeah,
you guys
just do
need
it like an
anything.
active spreadsheet on Google Sheets or
Yeah.
something.
Just let me know if you guys need anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, some ridiculous stuff starts popping up. on there.
Yeah.
For me, you're gonna need to get me like 10 box of tissues
Tissues.
for that crying video.
Yep. Some Gardettos, some Funyuns, just some snacky type food that you and Tyler can
Classic
munch on.
sad food. You need a tub of ice cream, Miles, and one singular spoon.
What do you guys eat when you're sad?
Everything.
You just eat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter. I'm a big chip guy. Chips and cereal.
You have a lot of good snacks at your house.
I know.
That's because they're like healthy and they don't ever eat the snacks right away, so they're in there a long time.
You gotta-
and
you
then
gotta-
we
So they
eat 'em.
start stockpiling
Oh,
snacks
also, we ate all your M&Ms.
out of the dish.
Here's what's funny about the M&M
no,
conversation.
okay, out of the dish. You put
No, I know.
You put candy out at your house in
Yes.
a dish. It's meant for guests.
Yes, but here's the funny part is when because I took a couple before I left that morning, so I knew how many were in there. When I came home, you guys just left 2 M&Ms.
That's what we
in the
said. We
bin.
said one for each of you.
Yep. We left. We had a comment
And
about it.
It was funny because like you could have just eaten them all. 'Cause the bag is in the cupboard. We just refill it. But the
Why
fact
did
that
we
you
think
left
of refilling it?
the fact that you left 2 in there was just so thoughtful of you.
Well, it
guys.
was Midwest of us.
Yeah, you
you
can't
don't want
take
to
the
take the
last
last
one.
one or two.
Yeah, it was perfect. We got a pretty good laugh out of that though.
Yeah. Yeah, you can also just send you bet you a bill for like stuff like that if you need
They're
us
for
to.
guests. That's what they're out there for.
That's true.
If no one else eats them, then
But are
I
we
have to
really
eat them.
guests when we just show up unannounced at your house and
got
don't
the
even tell
garage
you?
code.
We were about to shoot the video and Tyler was talking to Ryan on the phone. He's like, "Yeah, by the way, we're at your house."
I told Meg that I'm like, yeah, I usually don't even know when they're coming over, but if we don't have good snacks, then you guys don't feel welcome.
I wonder how much that stresses out Meg in that she feels like her house has always got to be on point because she doesn't know during the week when we're going to come shoot there. That would stress me out.
Well, I do my best to like clean the table off before we shoot it and then put everything back where it was originally. So like their mail isn't in
But
the
their
video.
shit's always straight. It's always in order.
Mhm. It is.
It's
I
It's,
wonder
tidy.
if yeah,
It's tidied
I
up.
wonder if that's exhausting.
I don't know. Meg has got a lot of decorations, and that usually means that they're pretty tidy.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
you've got a lot of decorations,
that is
I
true
think
because
that's just how she is.
because
right?
when you're messy, your mess is your decorations.
yes,
And I typically get home before her, so I will extra tidy things up.
it's things that we missed.
Yes.
Yeah.
So good. Anyways,
So then makes me look like the good guy.
Ryan saves the day.
Yep.
Oh, if you're the one that sees the mess first, then let's just leave it a mess, Tyler.
Then I get
Make him clean it up.
We'll just leave all the pillows on the floor.
No.
Ryan, it's 8 p.m. Why are you still here? Well, I just got to make sure Meg gets home first. And I'll follow up. We'll see how tidy that house is.
Well,
But
Sorry,
you guys do a good job at putting pillows
said
back.
doo-doo.
Doo-doo. You guys do a good job. So thanks for that. And thanks for eating the M&Ms, because if you don't eat them, I have to eat them.
God, I love peanut butter M&Ms
They're
too.
the best.
Ugh.
Can we talk to a little bit on that video? Like we were talking about when you greet the girl at the door.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it that every single time chicks get together, whether they see someone at Target, whether they see someone at a restaurant or a bar, or they actually planned a lunch date or whatever, when they greet each other, it is like they haven't seen each other in 16 years.
That's a great question.
I
I
also
have no
got
idea.
another bone to pick here. What is it with, I don't know if you had any friends like this, but it was kind of like a college-y thing, because you'd have high school friends that would scatter across the country to different colleges.
Mm-hmm.
And then like on their Instagram stories, they would post stuff of surprising their friend just at a random place.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's not like a boyfriend or a girlfriend,
Just a pal.
just like a friend. And they're like, look who surprised me today. And it's like them, like the girl like opens the door and like sees her friend standing on the sidewalk, and they like run and hug and cry. Like it's just
for the clout, man.
run and cry. And they're like, oh my God, I can't believe it's like,
I have another question.
I would never show up to my buddy's place unannounced,
Why don't you get that excited when you see us, Miles?
because you guys aren't my friends.
Yeah, friend surprised you at your door. You're like, yeah, actually, we're heading to Colorado for a wedding this weekend.
Yeah.
so-
See you later.
What if your buddy tried to surprise you on Friday?
Yeah.
That would suck.
You're just not there.
And obviously they line it up with like other people, but it's
Yep.
just, it's so over the top. Like the only time in my thought of the like surprise like that is if you haven't seen each other in like 20 years,
Mhm.
or it's someone is coming back from deployment. Those are
Those
that
get me.
deserves
Those get me.
those-
Yeah.
that
hard.
is that's what that should be reserved
But
for.
that's why those other videos are so ridiculous. They're trying to compare seeing your friend that you haven't seen in a month
And it's
to a
so-
deployment returning home.
it's almost embarrassing.
Yeah.
yeah.
That they're comparing, it's
Right.
just, so that's the worst. But it's
Also, why do you have to go to the door to invite your friends in? Just unlock the door. I always greet my friends from the top of the stairs, like maybe even in the
well,
kitchen.
that's a great way to assert your dominance too, Ryan.
Like, I'm not coming out to
Welcome
you.
to my household.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
in here. I'm not opening the door.
Yeah.
Let yourself in, and then when you're standing at the top of the stairs, you got the high ground.
Well, and
a great
I
move.
still have friends that knock at the door. Don't knock, just walk in. I'm expecting you at this time.
Right.
Just-
I'm not on board with that. I
Really?
still like a courtesy knock.
I let my friends walk in.
Yeah.
I prefer them to. If I know they're coming, if it's a surprise visit, then you can knock. But
Yeah.
if I know you're on your way,
Yeah,
you
but
don't need to ring
this-
my doorbell.
The doorbell is a little ridiculous, but I like to at least go like, give it a 1-2 pause and then just go in.
Okay. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all.
Because I don't know if Ryan and Meg are doing some hanky panky in the living room. At least there's a 3 to 5 second delay.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when someone swears on live TV and they have that delay,
They
so
have
they
the
can
dump
bleep-
button.
They have the dump button. Basically, that knock, the 3 second pause before I come in, is the dump button for Ryan and Meg on the couch.
Yep.
You know, you never
That's
know.
nice.
That's very good.
I think I
Very
just
courtesy of
I
you.
think that is genius. Now that I say it out loud,
The knock, and then go right away. Like,
or like once in a while,
Hey there.
or
Just
once in a
gotta
while,
yell.
you maybe flick the door handle a few times just to like if you think there's any suspicious of anything
if the
going on.
blinds are closed.
Yeah, then you really flick that a few times just to make sure they know you're there. Ample time to the dump button.
Mhm.
Dump button. Do we have a dump button?
No.
We don't need one.
We have the explicit tag, so we can say whatever we want.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck
Do,
yeah.
do we actually?
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Hell yeah. Hell yes.
We get the explicit tag, and Ryan follows up with a hell yeah.
That's a Big Daddy quote. when they're in the courtroom. Hideous.
Whatever, overrated. Overrated. Yeah, I mean, great video. I think that if you haven't watched it, you got to go check it out. It's fun to and also let us know what you think of me and my cardigan.
Is it your cardigan though, Miles? That's the mystery.
That's the mystery.
Cardigate.
Cardigate.
Yep.
Speaking of cardigans, someone who also likes to wear cardigans is Lakin. Did you guys know that?
I've seen a couple two tree around here. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I
I
thought
just
those were Jake's.
Oh yeah.
yes, whatever. But Lakin, so Lakin is always a delight around the office until she gets on a rant of something that's bothering her. Just like we all deserve to be able to rant about something. But I find a special energy in when Lakin is pinned against something. And so that's why we invented the next segment. It's called Lakin's Complaints, because I don't think that there's anyone in this office that's better at complaining. Not like she doesn't do it a lot. There's no one better at
Skill level wise.
Skill level of complaining is at a very high level in Lakin's camp. And so we want to have her on. I told her to write down, I need some complaints. I need you to write down some things that are bothering you right now. We're going to discuss it, maybe even solve some problems. She's going to get on here. The first thing is going to be something about me.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
I was going to say, Tyler's not even going to be involved in this
Nope.
segment because Tyler and Lakin they're homies.
Yep.
So.
Well, it means maybe Ryan's going to come take my spot in the producer chair. So maybe all the complaints will be about me
That would
because
be
I won't be
nice.
in the room.
Yeah. Hopefully, Tyler.
I love how this is Lakin's complaints, and I'm sure I'm going to slip in a few of mine.
Oh, yeah.
Just like the crying videos.
Yep.
I have my own agenda and all this stuff. And
Yep.
It's a chess game, guys. So we're going to take our second break. We're going to have Lakin on the podcast. We're going to hear some stuff that she likes to complain about. And then we'll wrap it up. All right, guys. Lakin is here. Lakin, how you doing?
Good.
I see you got your holiday iced coffee.
Oh, yep. It's so good.
Is the iced coffee as good as the hot coffee?
I liked iced coffee better because you can drink it faster and it does its
That's
job
true. It's like
quicker.
an IV down your throat.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Might have to go with the iced coffee next time, Miles.
Yeah, maybe
Switch it up.
next podcast we should do iced coffee.
Okay, well, you have to do it on time then. Otherwise, it's going to melt.
That is
Ooh,
true.
Good point. There's a bag of ice in the freezer, though.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe we'll do like, hey, 10-minute warning, and you just make a quick run.
Yep. I can do that.
Quick Holly run.
The people at the gas station are starting to realize how much you go there now, right?
Yes. Yes. I'm a regular at the holiday now. So not to brag.
Not to brag. So Lakin, you probably heard me do the intro on end of last segment, but you don't complain a lot, but when you do, you're a good complainer. And I think you're laughing because you know that I'm right.
Yeah, you are right.
Why? Well, first of all, why are you so talented at bitching about something?
Okay, it's not bitching. That's
Well-
aggressive.
Well, sorry, complaining.
I don't know because this job is so great. So I think when like little stuff pops up, I'm
Thank
just
you.
able. I just like feel the
Compliment
need to
City.
voice it.
This is the complaint section, not the compliment session.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
So, okay, should we just dive into them?
Let's dive into it.
I actually have no idea what you're going to say. This could be, this could be complaining about the way that restaurants work. It could be about something here. My guess is going to be something about her day-to-day job here, Ryan.
I
Can you
don't
get
know
those
what's coming
vibes?
first. But I think we can start this off with a bang.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be something to do with here.
Yes.
All of them are for here.
Okay, all right.
Ooh.
Let's hear it. We got Lakin's complaints. Let's hear it. What's your? If we always start with number 3 and then go up to your least favorite complaint.
Okay, so the worst thing is last.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
What's your number 3?
Okay, so coming in at number 3, it's so small and stupid, but the half-drink water bottles around here is just insane.
Tell me about it.
Literally, I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. I picked like 6 up yesterday from in here, and they're like, sometimes they're empty, but then they're just on the ground. Put them in the garbage.
How does that
Why is it so hard?
How does that make you feel?
Pissed.
Why
grinds my gears.
Why does it grind your gears?
Because it's just like, put it in the trash, Miles. Ryan, you're guilty of it too. Everyone here is
Super
guilty of it. Not
Mine,
me.
mine typically stays on my desk, though.
Not me. No.
Typically.
No.
So I want to dive into that a little bit. You guys are desk mates
Yes.
next to each other.
Yep.
Does Ryan's stuff happen to mosey on over onto your desk?
You know what? It does. Yesterday, actually, just yesterday,
Ryan?
his fingernail clipper was on my side of the desk.
That's my complaint too. You have a fingernail clipper in the office. I'm gonna throw that thing away. I hate that.
I would bring a new one. It's like chapstick. I have one in every.
I think
every
it's
spot.
disgusting.
It's
It's
so
just a
weird.
fingernail clipper.
I know, but have you ever seen anyone clip their fingernails at work?
Just Ryan.
Ryan, you're the only human on earth that's
Do you
done
remember when he clipped it and it like hit the wall and both me and you heard it? We're like, oh
Yeah.
No.
God.
Okay, let's set the record straight here. It's a hangnail clipper. It is not like I use it for hangnails.
that? What is your definition of a hangnail?
Like that little piece on the side of your fingernail that just pops off, and if you rip it off, it like digs into your skin and it starts bleeding. You just clip that baby off.
Why don't you just do that at home?
Because I can't sit there all day with a hangnail.
I mean, you could go to your truck.
You could go to the bathroom and clip them. Just right there.
But that decreases
But
productivity.
here's okay, there we go. Yeah, that's a good argument,
I
but
know.
I'm not buying it. The problem is when you get more and more comfortable here, Ryan, you're gonna be clipping your toenails.
Yep.
You're gonna be shaving your legs
Yep.
at your desk.
Yep.
You're gonna be doing who knows what at work. So I'm on board with Lakin's complaint that you have
Why is it
that
do
you
think
have
the
that you have a
clipper is-
fingernail clipper.
Do you think the clipper is dirty? Like do you think it's dirty?
I just
just-
think it's not necessary to have in the office.
It's just when you think of a fingernail, you think of like you just don't
Yeah.
get like that's really hygienic.
What if
Even though I know it's not that dirty and you wash your hands and
Yeah.
all that,
Yep.
just
Ugh.
fingernails and toenails get a bad rap.
What about what if my AirPods were on your desk? Would that bug you as much?
No.
Why? Because sometimes there's earwax on AirPods. It's a natural.
I don't know. Something about the fingernail clipper, man. I don't know. Just,
That's a great first complaint.
well, it was water, but now I changed it to the fingernail
Yeah.
clipper.
Yeah, so 2 for 1. Like she started off with a 2 for 1. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, that's
And how did I know that I was going to be the victim of the very first complaint?
You weren't at first, but it just kinda,
I am a big time culprit of half drank water bottles.
But it started
I'm
out
the
with-
biggest culprit
yeah,
here.
you are.
It started out with half drink water bottles, but the only one that it got pinned on was me.
No, with a fingernail clipper got pinned on you.
Nope. Because we had the argument of I always keep mine on my desk, and then Lakin's like, no,
Oh no,
you don't.
I wanted to because I know that there's been times when she's like, "Why is Ryan's thing on my desk?" And so that's why I did that, Ryan.
Good transition.
It wasn't directly at you.
But I will have
But
to
the
say,
fingernail clipper was.
I don't know why I don't finish water bottles. Is it I just get distracted and
Yeah,
I forget where I put it, and I
probably. We just needed to start marking them.
Yeah,
I can do that.
We just need to have a
put like a
permanent
marker
next.
right next to the water.
Yep.
Hmm.
Because if you're not just gonna grab a half-empty water bottle because there are 15 of them around here right now. You don't know if it's yours, so you just grab a new one. It's way easier.
And can I say you guys are psychopaths because you drink room temperature water? Ugh.
That's
so
the way you can
gross.
drink it faster.
You can
No.
chug it.
Yeah, room
No,
temp.
that's
I will have to
gross.
say, and it's like the time of year you don't need cold water.
Exactly.
In the summer,
Cold water's
100%
great.
love cold water.
Yep.
In the fall, the room temp is
No.
great.
Yep.
Chug it.
It's
Doesn't-
just like
it doesn't hurt. Like if your teeth are sensitive, it doesn't hurt your teeth.
100%. 100%.
No.
So
No, psychos.
that's another good complaint.
Yes. Yep.
All right, what's number 2 on there?
Well, this one is directly at Tyler.
Ooh.
So I know
Get him
you-
in here, Tyler. Get in here, Tyler.
I know me and Tyler are really good buddies. I mean, he has a kid, I have a kid, so we're good friends.
Congrats on the sex for both of you.
Thank you.
Not
Thank you.
together.
Nope.
Not
No,
together,
not.
but separately. Congrats on the sex. Get on the mic, Tyler.
This one is directly at you.
Okay, what is the complaint once he gets his headphones on here? Again, I want to clear that up. Not sex together. Congrats on separate sex.
Separately.
Separate,
Yes.
yep.
Yes.
Tyler, you use the
God.
bathroom twice a day for,
For
Yeah.
what?
I
For-
make
for
make-
poops.
I make browns.
Big poops.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's totally fine. That's what the bathroom is there for.
Uh-huh.
But the amount of poop spray is astronomical.
I'm just trying to do everyone a favor.
Yeah, but you spray so much and then you close the door and like I wait a good hour and a half before like I have to go because it's just like not safe in there.
You poop in there?
No, I don't poop it. I've never pooped here and I never will. I cannot.
He also forgets to turn the fan on most times.
So it
And-
just, yeah.
You like basking in your own smell or
No,
what?
that's why I spray so much.
Yeah, but you spray so much. I like literally walk in there. I think I'm going to like pass out.
Okay.
And if I die in that bathroom, I just can't.
You need
Honestly, that's up there with one of the worst places to die. It's in that bathroom.
That bathroom.
that would be awful.
Yeah.
But so you're going to have to give me a lesson on the appropriate amount of spray. Because
okay,
I'm
and
just
that's
trying to
fine.
kill
okay.
every ounce of smell.
So it's like the yeah, I mean basically Tyler is the 7th grade Axe body spray
Yes.
For toilet spray.
for toilet
Oh my God,
spray.
yes.
Basically, you know, in 7th grade you start getting BO.
Mhm.
So you try to mask it with Axe body spray, you know, that's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
But then you spray too much so we're actually you'd almost prefer
BO.
the BO to the Axe body
So-
spray because there's so much.
Do you prefer?
So she actually might prefer your poop smell over how much spray you're spraying.
We can try it out for sure.
Okay, so what is? So I just open the trigger and just spray wild. What is the amount of time I should have the trigger open for?
I think you should go psst, 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 and be done.
That's it.
That's it?
Holy, I
I'm
do
not
so
on board.
much more
I
than
know
that.
you do.
Time out. What was the technique?
Psst, psst, psst.
Sounds like a rap beat. Start to a rap beat.
Well, yep.
So for me, it's like
I know.
So one
Then we're
thing I
done.
actually do when I use the spray is I actually am courteous enough to know that no matter what, there's going to be some leakage of scents.
Mhm.
And so I actually do a quick outside of the door of the bathroom.
Oh,
Okay.
So I have.
That's big brain stuff over here.
Ryan has complained about the fan before, so I have been trying to be better at leaving the fan on. But then the fan sits on all day, and that's not good for the energy bill.
No, that I couldn't give two shits about that. That
Okay.
is
All right.
this necessity.
All right. I'll leave the fan on.
I would much
permanently.
rather. There's some bathrooms that the fan turns on when the light's on, regardless.
Mhm.
And you're the psycho who just doesn't use a fan while he's.
No, I used to just forget to turn the fan on,
Mhm.
and then now I've been trying to be better about that. But
Well, all we can ask for that is that, Lakin, I didn't get a chance to ask you, but how does it make you feel when Tyler uses too much fart spray?
Oh my God. It's the worst thing ever because it's like I hold my bladders for so long because I already have to wait for you to get out of there twice a day because you take forever. And then I have to wait an hour
Man's
and a half
gotta do
on
his
top
job.
of that. And then I walk in and I get face blasted by this Febreze. And I lose like 20 more brain cells when I go in there.
yeah, okay, I was only doing it to try to make sure you didn't get blasted with a shit smell.
You killed my
All
brain
right.
in the process of it.
Okay,
We're
all
gonna
right,
work
I'll
on it.
spray less. Damn.
Why do you feel that way?
Why do I feel that way?
Yeah,
Because I need all the brain cells I can get.
there you go. Okay. So, Tyler,
I can taste
I'm
it.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm spraying so much.
stop being a dipshit, Tyler.
Okay.
See what I did there?
Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
All right, Lakin, this is it. Number one. What is your number one complaint you have currently?
Oh, this is no surprise to anyone, but the amount of golf talk that goes on here.
Ryan, you want to come back for this
I
one?
will have to say
Oh my God.
I like golf talk,
Mhm.
but it's even a little bit too much for my own liking.
But now it's become more than a hobby. We
I
talk
don't
about
care.
it because of work. We're doing
Literally, Miles, 3 weeks ago in our team meeting, they talked about golf for 47 minutes. I timed it.
What?
How does that make you feel?
Pissed because I'm like, I have so much shit to do. Sorry.
Okay.
No, this is you can say shit. Can you expand on how you feel about that?
Well, it's just like you guys talk about it I don't care about sports talk. Like, I've gotten used to that, mostly just because I beat Ryan in fantasy football. So now it's fine.
Ryan, get on the bike.
But golf is so boring. And you guys just talk about it for so long 47 minutes. And that team meeting should have been 30 minutes and 47 minutes of golf.
Can I ask you to do an impression of Tyler and Ryan talking golf?
I don't even know golf. What's it? the caddy and the foot wedge, something about, I don't know. I don't know.
I want you to do their voice though.
Oh. Okay, this is Ryan.
All right, here we go.
Tyler, did you book a tea time? Because we really need to get out there. Yeah. Did you get that TikTok done?
Yeah, but I want to hear some golf talk.
I don't know golf talk.
Just what you think golf talk is.
Oh, okay. I don't even know. I just know birdie juice, breakfast ball. I don't even know what breakfast ball means.
That's good.
That's great. That's.
Well, I'm glad you guys found something you're having fun with it and it's really successful, but just like shut up a little bit about it.
Yeah, like honestly, if you could just shut the fuck up about what you care about.
What if I talked about the Kardashians for like 47 minutes in our team
It doesn't
meeting?
have to do with business though. It doesn't have to do with the brand.
It is our business to be doing the breakfast ball page.
Right.
But I am with you. It is a lot of golf talk in the office lately where
So much.
But it's more so like just average Joe golf talk. It's not like, dude, did you see that bomb that Bryson hit with that little fade on 16 at the US Open? Dude, I think that really set him over the top. Like that, I feel like that just pushed him to victory with that 350-yard bomb.
I don't know what any of that.
Yeah, see?
So that's why I couldn't do it.
What would you think a bomb with a little bit of fade on it means in golf? Just take your shot in the dark. What do you think it means?
All right. Well, a bomb with a little bit of faith on it.
Fade. F-A-D-E. Bomb with a little bit of faith.
Probably some faith behind it though, you know?
I'm guessing that's when you hit the ball super hard and then it rolls not in the direction you want it to.
Kinda, but not really at all.
What is it?
So a fade is, Ryan, you're the golf guy. Go for it.
So as a righty, a fade would mean the ball kind of starts straight and then starts to fade to the right.
In the air.
So it's got a little bit of spin to it, so it fades to the right. Now, if we were talking like a mambo draw, as a righty, it would curve to the left a little bit.
So basically, if you were to go golfing, you would hit massive
slices.
You would not hit bombs. You would hit a massive fade, which is also called a slice.
Yes.
I've never been golfing and I don't plan on it.
You guys should take her golfing for content. There you go.
Yes. Yep.
No.
Tyler, write that down.
He's not even standing there.
Yes.
All right. Great complaints. Bonus, any bonus complaint. Overtime here. Sorry, sports reference.
OT complaints.
Extra complaints.
I think that the parking here sucks.
Yeah, that's not real. Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, it's
But
not great.
yeah, we're not going to do that one. We won't dive into. We're working on that.
Okay.
We're working on the parking thing. What else?
When I ask you a question and like I know that you hear me,
We already talked about that on this podcast.
it's still a complaint.
But the thing is
I never have you like cornered and alone like this. So
the thing is do not feel bad. It's not a you problem. It's a me problem.
no,
Because
I know.
every human in my life has to deal with that. My mom, my siblings, my friends. It's not you. So what she's referring to is she will ask me a question. Miles, what are you going to eat for lunch today? And time will tick. Maybe 20 seconds will pass. Maybe 40 seconds will pass. Maybe 2 to 4 minutes will pass. But I always will come through with a response. Well, 90% of the time.
I just asked you before we started this. I'm like, do you think that cilantro tastes like soap? And you did not respond to me. And it's been like 14 minutes.
I remember what happened. I was gonna say something and then we started talking about something else.
Sidetracked.
So does it taste like soap?
Cilantro. I like cilantro on stuff. I don't know if I've had enough cilantro in concentration to really give you like this is what I think cilantro tastes like.
Okay. That's all I was looking
Right?
for.
I mean,
Yeah, 100%. Yep.
like it's when it's mixed in with stuff, it's like I can know it's there, but I couldn't like be like that tastes like this.
Yes.
So
Okay.
So
good
there you
answer.
go. Like in 14 minutes later, you see, he comes through.
Yep.
Always comes through.
Thank you.
It's mostly because my brain's going 1,500 miles an hour, and there's a lot of different conversations going on in my head, and so
With yourself.
yeah, oh yeah, there's a lot of shit going on in there all day long.
Ping pong balls.
Doesn't mean it's always productive stuff.
Right.
But yeah. So, how did this segment make you feel?
Good. I really hope that we can improve on some of these things, like the water bottles and
Yeah, I hope everyone else can improve on them too.
the poop spray. And I hope that you can take your fingernail clippers home.
And I would say, Ryan, just use me as a model for how you should be behaving in this office so that Lakin doesn't have any more complaints. But
Deal.
also,
the golden child.
I don't know if Lakin, it's a double-edged sword. If Lakin doesn't have any complaints, there's no Lakin's complaints segment.
Correct.
So
that won't be an issue.
she's going to start writing them down. We'll maybe have you back on in
We'll do a follow up.
3 or 4 or 5 podcast episodes, and then we'll see if anything improves / what the new ones are, because they pop up every day. It's like a whack-a-mole.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe sometime
thanks.
we'll do a Miles complaint segment.
Oh,
Then you're supposed to say, Ryan, that's every single segment.
That is every segment.
All right.
thank you for letting me complain and vent.
Yes.
Do you feel better?
I do. I do.
And
Yeah.
it's hump day today. We're gonna get through the rest of this week. Lakin's gonna be on top of everything.
Yep.
Water bottles
Already.
might be getting picked up today,
Yeah.
not tomorrow.
Someone's going to get a water bottle to the dome, though.
Yep.
It's going to come flying across the room.
Yep.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
Yes.
I'm not your mom.
Oh, the toilet paper and the paper towels. in the
Well,
bathroom.
we're not
I
getting
thought you
into
were-
that. We got no
Okay.
time for all that. That's
Follow-up
a whole nother
episode.
day.
Yes.
Lakin, thanks for coming on.
No, thank you for having me on, guys.
Guys, thanks again for listening into episode 87 of the You Betcha Radio podcast. Before we go, we'd just like to thank Gina's Designs of the Heartland. Gina's Designs of the Heartland handcrafts, hand paints all the wood pine signs on our website. We got 3 different Nectar of the Gods signs that go great in any man cave, any garage, anywhere you're going to be enjoying a nice cold bush latte. So thank you, Gina's, for that. At the same time, tonight at 6 p.m. Central Time, Miles and I will be streaming on twitch.tv/ohyoubetcha. We'll be playing a little bit of PGA Tour today. So guys, thanks again. Stay tuned for this next Monday. We got the new merch drop coming. Miles, I am Ryan the T-shirt guy.
And I am Miles, you betcha guy. May your ranch always be runny. Your bush lattes forever be cold. Cheers, Ryan. Wow. Oh my God, that's cold.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.